All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. I am your host, Taylor Coleman. I'm the CEO, lead writer, director, and producer at Crystal Ignition LLC. We are a small independent film and video production company located in Jacksonville, Florida. And on this channel, we talk filmmaking and gaming. So if those two things happen to interest you, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing and it helps us out. So today, we are going to be reacting to a new gameplay trailer for a new video game called Marathon. So the reason why I'm reacting to this is because the developers are some folks from Bungie. I think this actually might be a Bungie title. Now, why is this significant? For Xbox in particular, Bungie is the original team that created the Halo franchise. That's one of Xbox's big games, still to this day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They parted ways with Xbox after their contract was over, but it seems that now they're making a new game. And it is interesting that this trailer premiered on the Xbox channel, I believe. I will definitely check to see if they dropped this trailer on PlayStation. Definitely let me know in the comment section below if they did. But yeah, we're going to react to this, and then we're also going to react to their kind of gameplay overview showing us how this game works. So this is my first time seeing this. Super excited. So let's jump into it. Okay. Uh-oh.
Death. The end of all things. But the dream is not over. My dream. Yours. Now. Run.
Okay. Wish list now. Okay. Interesting. Um. Okay. So let's go back here a little bit. This guy right here. So my first thoughts, my initial thoughts. I'm getting a little old. That's my first thought. This seems like a game that is going to be very fast paced. That's something that for me, probably not going to be something I'm too interested in. I'll certainly check it out. Kind of reminds me for whatever reason of like a Rainbow Six sort of thing. Just by like how fast it is. It seems like it's going to be one of those games where you really like it's a really competitive game. Um, I do see that it's kind of rough, so this does look like it's early footage. Um, Other than that, it certainly is a shooter. I'll say that it certainly is a shooter, and certainly it's a very uh, interesting looking game. It's certainly very unique. I couldn't really uh see anything about the story, so I'm assuming it must be like a seasonal thing, kind of like Fortnite. Maybe there's like a story. Um, but yeah, doesn't look like it's my cup of tea, but certainly is a very interesting game. So let's go ahead on and check out the gameplay overview trailer while we're here. Let's see.
Marathon is a team-based extraction shooter set around the mysterious and cutthroat world of Tau Ceti 4. You are a runner, a cybernetic mercenary who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell with unique abilities and stats, capable of both tactical and fast-paced combat. Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players across a variety of zones and points of interest. You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players, countless security forces, and otherworldly threats.
Okay.
To scavenge the remains of a lost colony for glory and fortune. The environments of Tau Ceti 4 are filled with weapons, materials, and equipment you can scavenge throughout the map. Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure you're equipped for the run ahead. Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you can, and make it out alive.
Okay, so it's like a looter.
And all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault. Death is inevitable, but it's never the end. Think quickly on your feet and outplay your opponents, and in your next run, you and your teammates will be the ones coming out on top. And even if you're down on your luck, factions can sponsor you with a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight. Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer action to the forefront. Dynamic and tactile gunplay, runners with unique playstyles, and customizable builds create highly dynamic and strategic team fights. Whether you're on a zero-to-hero run or high-rolling with powerful gear, you'll need to use your best judgment when you decide which fights to pick and how. Because no matter how geared you are, players with skill and strategy will always have the edge. Marathon is designed to be played in crews, with contextual pings, shared objectives, and down but not out, to streamline playing with your friends. Death is not the end. And if you're the last one standing, you can overcome the odds to revive your teammates and get out with your hard-earned loot.
Okay.
And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge, we give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill, to take all the glory for yourself as a solo runner.
I mean, that's not really...
No 2 runs in Marathon ever play out the same.
hold on.
With dynamic events, variable weather, and unpredictable players, you'll have to adapt.
I mean, you can do that in a lot of games. You could do that in Fortnite. It's not exactly new, but hey, thanks for telling us that's an option. That's nice.
On the fly if you want to survive. Each run has a time limit, and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective. Looking to unlock upgrades or increase your faction reputation? Slip into the shadows as Void and ghost past your enemies. Search the map for rare materials and profit opportunities without being discovered. Want to push enemy teams and steal their loot? Bring in Glitch with agility implants and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival crews. Running support for your friends, grab extra equipment, shield charges, and a specialized backpack to be the lifeline they need.
I'd probably do that. I'd probably play as a healer, not gonna lie.
You're always free to experiment with team compositions, and the only limit to how you want to play your runner is your loot and imagination. Endgame challenges, ranked play, discovering secrets, seasonal storytelling, community events, and more all await you in Season 1, where you and your friends will start to unravel the mysteries of Tau Ceti 4. Remember, you're only ever one run away from your next big score.
Okay. Okay. So now, after
While you're chasing your
watching this, the only thing that I can really say after watching this is, how much is it? And that's about it. I think I'd actually, now that I've seen this, I think I'd actually try it out. Again, I'm getting old. Can't be playing these paced games, especially with these like Gen Alpha kids, because they're quick, man. They're good. Um, One thing that I did notice that really stood out to me as I was watching this trailer is the music. Really like the music. I think the soundtrack on this game is going to be really interesting. Um, Aside from that, I think it seems to be very standard as far as the story is concerned. We've got like another kind of like cyberpunk esque, dystopian esque story, right? You're supposed to be looting like this long lost colony, checking out like what happened to the inhabitants who were there, or what were they up to. Um, so more dystopian storytelling, but I guess that's to be expected considering everything that is going on in our world today, right? You know, that's one thing that we can often glean from stories. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. If you didn't like it, dislike it, it's totally up to you. Leave a comment. Let me know. Are you going to check this out? Are you going to play this game? That's all I want to know. Like, are you interested in this, or are you like fatigued? Are you tired of first person shooters? Um, and yeah, have a good day or night wherever you are. And I'll see you all next time.